Hey everyone, it's naturalNaijabeauty here. This is my official after week 1 update of my weight loss journey. I did say that I was going to be taking measurements every single week or remeasuring myself every Sunday, as well as reweighing myself, and so I'm going to report that via either video post or blog post, whatever I prefer and whatever I'm feeling that day. So today I was feeling like a video. I'm going to try to do videos every single week just so I can chronicle the weight loss as well as my body shape and type, so I can hopefully make a nice little video montage when I'm done, hopefully. Okay, so for this week I have some really good results. First, I'll tell you guys what I've been doing. I've been doing the 30-day shred videos, and I've also been doing that's by Jillian Michaels, and I've also been doing the Biggest Loser Power Sculpt, as well as some additional exercises and stuff at work. So I have lost some weight, I'll say, but I think some of it can attribute to some water loss, stuff like that. You know, you always have to factor that part in. So let me go ahead and get excited and let you guys know about the results. Last week I had a weight of 198 pounds. This week I now have a weight of 193 pounds. For my bust measurement, last week it was 42.5 inches. This week it is 42 and 3/8 of an inch, so I've decreased a little bit. Last week my waist was 38 inches even. This week they're 37 and 6/8 of an inch. Last week my hips were 43 and 6/8 of an inch. This week they're 43 and 3/8 of an inch, so little change right there. Last week my thighs were exactly 26 inches, and this week they are 24 inches. So that's a little bit different. I'm not sure why the measurement's so big. That's 2 whole inches I lost. I'll attribute, and I averaged it. I did it on both thighs, and then I averaged the numbers. I did 3 times on each side, and I got 24. So I was like, okay. I did the same thing last week. I averaged it 3 times. I'm like, okay, I got 26. So that's what I got for my measurements. I'm really, really excited. I have lost weight. And I know as time progresses, it'll get harder and harder to lose it. So some of you guys may be wondering, how did I actually come up with these measurements? Well, I will show you guys. I will show you how I measure myself. It's pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory to weigh yourself on a scale. So I'm not gonna show you that part. But I will show you how I got my body proportion, my body measurements. Let me say that properly. So first and foremost, I'm going to show you guys what I used. I used a measuring tape. You can get this from any old craft store or any type of store. I got this from Michael's. So you can see this really quickly. I'm just going to go through the increments on the actual tape, because I'll be honest, I'm from engineering science background, so I'm not used to this whole English, American system of, even though I am American, I was born and raised here, although I'm Nigerian in descent, get that straight. I'm used to the metric system, and so to have to do it in inches is kind of difficult for me. So I had to look up some videos. So I'm going to pass on the knowledge I learned to you guys. First and foremost, this is how the inch ruler looks. Okay guys, sorry about that. So I was confusing myself because I was using a different type of, the different part of the tape. I'm going to go down here a little bit when they get rid of those little tick marks. So looking at between the 8 and the 9, the first mark you see to the right of the 8 would be the 1/8 mark. Next mark would be, sorry, this is really hard. You got the 1/8 mark, then you have the 2/8 mark, 3/8 mark, and then the big solid line in between them is the 4/8 mark, or the better known as the halfway point, and then you just keep going. So you basically measure yourself in increments of 8ths per each inch, and so that's how I did my measurements for this period as well as last week. So I'm going to show you guys now how I actually measured myself. Really, really simple process. It takes a while to learn how to read the tape, but once you learn how to read the tape, it's golden. I suggest when you write your measurements down, you write them down in increments of fractions, which is what I did. Hey everybody, this is the second part of the video, and I'm pretty much going to show you how to do the measurements that I got earlier. It's really, really, really simple. In the last, I showed you earlier how to do the actual read the actual measuring tape. And again, I got this from Michael's, or you can get yours from any craft store. So now I'm going to show you how to use the measuring tape to measure your body, measure the certain parts of your body to keep track of your measurement. Just for starters, I want to say that in order for you to be most successful and be most accurate, you're going to make sure that you wear the exact same outfit every single week. You want to make sure that you have a sports bra that you don't really that you don't wear you only wear for measuring purposes. You want to make sure you have a pair of shorts that you only wear for measuring purposes, and a top. This is the top that I wore last week. However, because of the fact that I was completely absent-minded, I forgot to bring my actual shorts as well as the sports bra that I wore last week. Therefore, I am wearing a push-up bra, which kind of sucks because this is what I wore to church earlier. Well, not really a push-up bra, but a bra, a regular bra, as well as some really, really funky paradise shorts. So if you guys can see them, tilt the camera down just a tad. Really, really funky paradise shorts. So, this is not going to be a normal thing for me. From now on, I'm going to make sure I wear the same outfit every single week. So this may have slightly skewed some of my results just because of the fact that the outfit isn't the same. But for the most part, the results should seem fairly accurate. Okay, so first and foremost, the first thing we want to do is measure the bust. And what you want to do is take your measuring tape with the metal piece, wrap it around your body, and you want to measure your bust at the height, at the, I guess, the biggest part or the pointiest part. I'll put it that way. Pointy is not the real word, right word. But anyway, you want to measure it like this. And you want to hold the tape like this, and where the metal part actually sticks out is where you want to measure. And you're going to do this about three times. You're going to take it off, and you're going to do it again and measure again. You want to make sure, the reason why you want it to be on the biggest part is because you want to get the most accurate results, and you want it to be on the part that's the biggest. You can actually measure the change. The second place we're going to go over is going to be the waist. I'm going to show you guys my waist ahead of time. Do a front profile and a side profile, back, and the other side. I'm going to make sure from now on to make sure I do the same profile each week. But what you want to do is take the measuring tape, and you want to go about 1 inch above the navel. Take the measuring tape, wrap it around about above the navel, and then you want to take your measurement this way. So I'm not going to read off my measurements because I already did it earlier, but this is how you essentially measure yourself, and you do it 3 times, and you want it to be at the narrowest part of your belly button, just so you can get an accurate of your waist, so you can get an accurate result. So again, about 1 inch, or like, you know, the little segment between the pointer part of your finger and the line. Use that as a guide, and then put the measuring tape there and measure yourself. The next point is going to be the hips. So you're going to take the measuring tape and my paradise shorts. Let me pull this down slightly. Okay. You're going to take the measuring tape, wrap it around the biggest part of your booty, so where your booty sticks out the most. Wrap it around. Do this. And then where the metal part touches, and you want to make sure, you don't want to make it like it's too tight. You want to make sure that it's at least, you want to make sure that it's at least snug, so that way you can get an accurate measurement. You don't want it to be too tight, because then you'll be pulling in, and you'll be removing some of the actual measurement, and that's bad. But what you want to do is make it so it's at least snug enough, so that way if you shake your booty, it won't fall. So now it's slightly inappropriate, whatever. But what you'll do is you'll take the measurement from there, and that will be your measurement. And you just do this. You basically want to do it 3 times for each part of your body to be as accurate as possible. So next is going to be the thigh. So what you're going to do is take your thigh, and I'm only doing this for sake of completeness. But you want to take your measuring tape and wrap it around your thigh, and you want to measure the thickest part of your thigh. So pretty much for me, it's the closer I get to my waist, or my waist, the thicker the thigh is, which should be the norm for most people. So that's how you measure it. So you're gonna do this middle part, and that's how you measure your thigh. Take it off, and you want to do the same thing for the other side. So you take that number, you record that number, take it, wrap it around the thickest part of the thigh, measure that. And you want to do this about 2 or 3 times for each thigh, and then you want to average the 2 numbers together, and that will be your measurement for thighs. Last but not least will be the biceps. Let me push this back up some more. Will be the biceps. So for this, you're gonna make sure that you measure. You want to make sure that you measure both arms, and again take the average, kind of like what you did for the thighs. Again, take the average for both sides, and then add that on to, and then do it 2 or 3 times. Take the average, and that will be your measurement for biceps. So what you want to do is take your measuring tape. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, when you do your hips, you want to make sure that your feet are together, completely together. So when you take the measuring tape, you wrap it around. I keep forgetting to do that. You want to make sure that your feet are completely together when you take this measurement. Just because sometimes when people stand normally, people don't normally stand with their feet completely together, like touching together. I mean touching. So you want to make sure that you do that so that way you can get the actual accurate measurement. You don't want to add on a couple extra, like 8-7 inch, because of the fact that you're standing with the hips with your legs apart. So make sure you keep those legs together. For the biceps, you want to take your measuring tape and wrap it around the middle part of your actual bicep, which is also the thickest part of your bicep. So you take the tape, wrap it around, and for my purposes, I like to scoot it up a little bit because it's really hard to see the measurement when it's below when it's under your arm. So I like to scoot it up. Sorry, I'm just blocking the camera, or blocking the measurement under the arm. Oh goodness, I'm struggling right now. So essentially, this is what you want to do. Let me try this again. Up like this, just snug enough so you can read it. And that's how you do this. You also want to do the other side, but I'm not going to do it for the sake of completeness, for the sake of time. So basically, you want to take these measurements. I'm going to be taking these measurements every single week, and I encourage anyone who's interested in also doing their own weight loss journey to join me and to do their weight loss measurements. And I'm going to add a page on my blog because I'm changing it up just a slight bit, kind of changing. I might even turn it into its own website soon. Let's see. But I'm going to add a page where people can post their workout stories or their weight loss journey. They want to post what their weight loss goals are or how it's looking for them right now. They're more than welcome to do that. I'll probably actually add that on Facebook and say because it'll be a lot easier. And you can just post your measurements. You can also follow and track my measurement weight loss, and hopefully not gain, on all the other online communities. And I will give my name. Well, actually, my name in all of them is the same thing: naturalNaijabeauty. I do encourage anyone who has any advice, any tips, any ideas, please let me know. Please give them to me because I feed off this knowledge. Anything that I learned, most of the things I learned how to measure myself just from watching a video from Real Truth Hurts or something like that. YouTube, her website is workingoutwithtruth.com. I'm actually a member of that website, and on that website she'll actually be your trainer. So it's actually really cool. She shows you how she measures herself, and I watched her video, and that's how I learned how to measure myself and all that other stuff. So it was from that I learned how to measure myself and what to do and what not to do. Again, you want to wear the same outfit every single week that you measure yourself in. However, because of my silliness, I forgot to do that. So next week I will be wearing the same outfit, and from then on I'll be wearing the same outfit as well. I'll wear a different outfit, and from then on I'll be wearing a different same outfit. As I said before, this is going to be a struggle. It's not going to be an easy task. I'm not going to be able to lose, like, I can't remember how many pounds I need to lose, over 40. I'm not going to be able to lose that many pounds in a week, and I'm not going to physically be able to do that in a month. What I want to do is be healthy and diligent with it and lose at least a pound a week. That's my goal, just by my caloric intake. And from then on, adding on workouts and things of that nature, I'll be increasing my workout and decreasing the amount of calories that I intake. So decreasing the total net calories that I intake, and that will in turn help me lose more weight. So again, my goal is to lose about 1 to 2 pounds per week, and I can do that with a 30-day shred. So I'm doing a 30-day shred. Well, right now with just my calories, I'll lose a pound or 2 a week. With the 30-day shred, it will increase my chances of, losing more weight per week. So I was kind of lazy with it before. I was supposed to be doing it every day or doing the weight workouts every day, and I got scared the first time I did it. And I decided instead to do the power sculpt and do other videos. But what I need to do is be diligent and like for the first time, like I did it the first time, my legs were hurting. The second time I did it, my legs don't hurt as much. I'm not as sore as I was the first time. So I'm going to do it again tomorrow morning, and then the day after that for 30 days. And then you guys will be able to see my results. I did show my sides again. This is my body. This is the front. On the side, rolls. Hoping that within a couple weeks that'll be gone. Well, a month that'll be gone. The back with the back roll on it. Being real and realistic so you guys can see. Okay, hopefully you guys all learned something learned how to measure your body type or measure your body parts using the measuring tape. Again, I just got it from Michael's. You can get it from any craft store. It was only $1, like 99 cents actually. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want more updates for my weight loss journey, make sure you check out my blog, naturalNaijabeauty.blogspot.com. Also check out my Twitter page just to get some more, insight. I do tweet a lot about my weight loss journey. And also check out my Facebook page, and I do talk about all my Twitter accounts are pretty much connected to Facebook. So if you want more updates, and I'm going to be creating a page solely for my weight loss journey and challenge. So if you'd be interested in joining, you're more than welcome to. And I also have, you can check me out at naturalNaijabeauty and most of the weight loss community sites that I've joined, as well as curlynikkiforums.com. I'm actually a part of the weight loss challenge, so you can just check me out on there. Message me, text me. I mean, not text me, but message me, Skype me if you need to. My name is the same as on Skype as well. So you guys just hit me up if you have any questions, concerns, or just comments or praise, anything like that. Any of that stuff will be greatly appreciated. So again, I hope you guys have a blessed evening. Take care.